Alright. It seems to be working right now. Seems to be working. It seems to be working, more or less. I can listen to my... Can I listen to myself for a sec?
It seems to be working.
Alright. It's working. Alright. Sorry that I had to go, as I was saying. Sorry that I had to go. Don't worry. That's a small lag when I change tabs. Sorry that I had to go. I had an urgent translation to finish. It was a strict deadline. I had to go for a sec. Sorry that I left all of you for an hour. Sorry, but I had to go finish that translation. Now I have no more work to do for the night, so we'll be able to finish this. Sorry, but I had to really go. You know, I normally don't do those things, but I know that I said it would be a small pause, but then I got an urgent call saying that I needed to finish that translation urgently for tomorrow. I thought I could do it tomorrow, but well. The important thing is I'm back. I haven't abandoned anyone. And we will hopefully be able... I have the rest of the night to play Age of Empires, and we will hopefully be able to finish this mission. Sorry, I rushed so fast that I forgot to save. We lost some progress. Sorry, but I really had to go. It was absolutely urgent. So we lost some progress here, but don't worry, we'll fix it. Don't you worry. Looks like a lot of time passed, and damn it, I had towers over here. I remember I had towers. Let's fix that. Sorry for all of the troubles, but yeah, sadly I had to urgently rush and finish that translation. It was pretty important. Extremely important. Oh well. It's done. And we're ready to continue. That's the important thing. The thing is, it's a bit late. I don't want to speak so loud because it's way too late here. So forgive me, but I can't speak extremely loud at this time in the night. Oh well. I'll try to ensure you can listen to what I say. I believe that's pretty much alright. Okay. Where were we? We were trying to still defend this and then counterattack. Alright. We'll do a chill night stream. For the first time ever. We are going to do a chill night stream. So let's get to it. We placed a castle here. I remember. This was depleted. Well, And we have those two. We have those two over there. I had more towers. I had more defensive structures. I don't know why that remained over there. And we need some more stone. We need some more stone. This one over here. I don't think they're going to attack here. It would be stupid. We'll leave these guys here. Then we have to repair that wall. Well, more or less we were at this point, and I was producing an army with a lot of cavalry, and I placed 2 buildings there. I remember the arsenal as well as the blacksmith. There we go. Let's go back to that. We have the landmark, then we'll go for the university here. We were more or less at this point. Alright. We had that awesome defensive structure. I researched this one. And I also researched this one. Trebuchet, projectiles, Shadow. Well, we'll need that for the siege. We are trying to defend this position and then going for a siege. So we'll get those guys over there. Sorry for that, we just wasted a bit of time, sorry. But as I've said, I had to urgently answer that call. When you are a freelance translator, there are some deadlines that you cannot avoid. I thought it was for later, but no, it was needed tomorrow, so I had to finish it. Now I'm done, so we'll be able to slowly, calmly explore this mission. We're gonna finish this mission. Anyways, we will need this mangonel and counterweight trebuchet. Powerful and accurate siege engine, effective against destroying mineral over a great distance. Extremely long range, high damage, must be set up to fire. Okay, so damn. Yeah, right. We were at this point, more or less. We had chopped some more wood, but we were more or less at this point. Here. This one. No, that one. This one. Reduce time for mangonel, springles, no. That one, and as for infantry and cavalry as well. Spearman, no. Knights. So it's in melee armor of full cavalry. Knights were this one, yeah, right, perfect. We'll begin producing knights. Slowly but surely, and we will prepare the counterattack. Anyways, our position here is destroy that. As I was saying before, I think that before going and doing that translation, I was commenting that the biggest enemy for this mission definitely is the lack of room. Damascus is still complete. What? Why are they going over there? You need to be careful. We need to be careful because they could attack over there. But no. No, definitely not the case. I wonder what's the default. Well, I know this is the default because the north is kind of like up there, but a button for an automatic default position. Damn, the range for that castle is awesome. Are we going to be able to save that door? Yes. Ah, right, they are going all the way over there because that's not a wood camp or a lumber camp. We're already at Imperial Age, so we can go for the university. Here, alright. You guys come over here. We were more or less at... Alright, it only took me 10 more minutes. Let's save. Let's save. Let's save just in case something happens. Now I have a psychological trauma. Now... Yes, I love how it asks me to override the game after it's saved. Well... Oh, nice. Well, and then we'll send all of those guys here because I want to clear that section of the forest. Now, University, armor to transports, increase the health of all buildings under armor. Of course, University, classic in Age of Empires. We'll begin selling wood because we will be lacking gold soon enough, trust me. As well as that. Fire armor damage, cavalry. With this concern, no, we don't need that one. And I'll simply go for... Have we researched? Yeah, we researched the improvement for food gathering. First of all, let me check the stream for a sec. I don't trust my own stream, sorry. I don't trust my own connection. Alright, it's working perfectly. Sorry for that. Seems to be working perfectly. Let me check the sound. Is this working perfectly? Yes, perfect. Sorry. I wanted to ensure it's perfectly working. It's perfectly working. Okay. We've already saved, so we're good. We are mastering a pretty powerful force there. What else? Alright. Stables. We need some stables to boost, to make this progress a bit, you know, faster, because otherwise it will take forever. We have the siege workshop. Not that one. No. Ah, it's still researching something. And this one, no. We are done here. We should get over here. See that they consume a lot of gold. The siege engines. They also must surely take a lot of time to be produced. And see that we're lacking gold. 296 per minute. 750, 345. Let's change that. Here. I have a room for 2 more farms. Alright, we were more or less at this point, I believe. Let's go for more archers in the meantime. Let's not waste time. Those guys are lethal anyways. They are the best. I believe they have vision because of that sheep. Because I don't have a scout. I don't have a scout. A scout. I don't have a scout. Alright, let's clear that forest, please, because otherwise... And we have some stables here. Upgrade to elite, and we are lacking gold. Is the value back to its original? Yeah. Yeah, it goes back to a 1-1 proportion pretty fast, if you ask me. Yep. Oh no. Look at that, we have a lake around the castle. That's a nice touch. Alright, now we just have to turtle. I hope this isn't... I hope this will be enough to beat anything we may stumble upon. Oh, here they come again. No, go for the mango now. I love that this castle is like a machine gun, as I was mentioning. I forgot about these guys. About this, about the camp. Oh, we also have arrow volley. Left hand reduce the low momentum between shots by one. So it wasn't exclusively a hero ability. Oh, look at that! They changed. Now they have golden armor somehow. At least their head, the headpiece, and well, the horse's headpiece as well of the armor. They look awesome. Let me look at them. This is the first time I see. Oh, nice. It's such a shame that I can't zoom in further. Upgrade to elite long moment. Ah, I had no idea this even existed. Ah, so you can further improve them. And I believe that's the maximum because we're at Imperial Age, which is the maximum. We learned about relics today as well. Damn, that looks gorgeous. Pretty good. Here we have a monk. And here we have everything we need. Alright. Now we just need to wait. Well, purchase some gold. I am astonished at how fast it goes back. I remember Age of Empires 2 that you were done. You were absolutely fucked up if you run out of resources on the map or those things. They have certainly improved the possibilities to create more to create bases in different places in which you don't have the resources. Hey, they got hats now, and well, some kind of armor. Okay, we should just wait now. 135, 170. I believe we'll need a lot of siege here, so we'll go for that. We'll go for the trebuchets. Okay, fortunately we are somehow getting some room to build. 100-weight trebuchet, more or less. We should be good. We should be good. That's way too cold, sorry. $145 out of 170. We're good. Damn, these guys take so much time to be produced. Yeah, let's go for more longbowmen. Anyways, there. So we have to destroy this Rochester keep. Alright. I'm just exploring every option. I wanted to upgrade all of the units to maximum, but I don't see them attacking us for some reason. This will be shorter than what you think. House? Hmm. I believe this is more than enough, but well, just in case. Oh. So, at least the artificial intelligence was quite good during this mission. They tried to attack here. When I reinforced this position, they went all the way here. They also tried to attack through here, here. See that I had to create 3 walls. But then, they even went. I'm sure they would have, if I hadn't, of course, created this wall. They would have gone for this one. They would have gone for that one. They kind of like patrol the area. Ah, see? See? Even so, they tried to breach through my defenses. That's what I'm referring to. The artificial intelligence knows where my defenses are strong and where they are weak. That's awesome. That's a great sign. Great sign. Let's save, shall we? Let's save because the other one is F, D, H, G. I had to go. I was so in such a rush. We'll use those letters for the other one. How many of those do we have? 40. That should be more than enough with the longbowman. We have 3 trebuchets. 2 of those. Where's my siege workshop? Here? No. See, that's the problem. I cannot distinguish the buildings. Don't they look all the same to you? Don't they look all the same to you? Siege workshop, that one. That one. Let me have a look at it. Okay. Has that square like that. Mangano? I think they're about to attack us again. I heard. I believe they were killed before. Here? I see now one, but I just heard the alarm. We need some more houses and we'll be done. I knew I was not producing units. I knew it. Alright, popular. Alright. My bad. Place those houses there. Well, not. Then here, just in case. Yeah, they made the construction and gameplay overall a bit faster. That's for sure. I realized it during this mission. Construction is definitely faster. It reminds me, you know, of what game? Of Age of Empires Online. The construction times are much more similar to that game than the traditional entries. I believe each unit consumes 1 population right here, regardless of how expensive or luxurious it may be. Even if it's a luxury unit, it should consume only 1 population, right? I haven't tried that. That's true. Let's see, 193. Yeah, they have to consume only 1. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. You know what that means? That means in this game it's by making the most elite and powerful units consume only 1 population, contrary to what happens in Warcraft 3, for example. That means you can create a huge elite army, and the end game can extend even further. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm not explaining it right. When you get to the end game, if you get to the end game, if there are no Sargarashes, let's say, you can further extend the battle, because you can create an army composed exclusively of elite troops. I don't know what you're thinking. Is a unit variety a good idea? Why are you just creating knights? I want to build. I'm actually testing with all of the upgrades that we've done, they are elite knights, if these guys are actually useful against the archers, because during early game, as you could see during the previous stream, archers were, and probably still are, so OP that, I don't know, it makes me believe that there's a huge lack of balance. But that's why I've just pushed these guys to maximum, to their maximum power. They are supposedly, I want to believe, they are the most powerful cavalry units the English can produce. So let's see. Let's get to it. Anyways, I will continue producing archers like this. Archers will be our backup. instead of cavalry because it takes 45 seconds to produce those. Awesome. Here we go. We'll march slowly but surely, and we will live now and alive. We'll do this. The siege engines will be number 2. And you guys will remain right here. That's not the idea, honestly. Well, whatever. I had a plan, but to hell with it. Just ensure you destroy that wall. Here is my first siege. Please have some patience. Come on, guys. Get rid of that door. Damn, this is such a terrible performance. But it will all change right now. Oh. Hey. I should have waited for those guys. Wait, what happens if I use the mangonel to attack those? I remember they used that against me previously. That should work. Better than longbowmen. Hang on, we need at least a bit more of infantry. You don't say. Just in case. Anyways, I think the archers will take care of it. How about you destroy that gate once and for all? What happens if I do this? Set up camp and remain over there. Damn. I love how the archers always finish the fight. I love it. Honestly, amusing. Aim to that thing. No, I don't think so. Failings. I highly doubt they can turn this around, but well. I tried to follow orders and go for the siege engines, but already destroyed. Good. That one, that one, that one. Then attack over there. Go for that, then go for that, then go for that. How about we stop them from... How about we prevent them from... Stop them from creating any more units? How about that? That would be a great idea. Anyways, the archers, I believe they took care of everything. Are you destroying the town center as I said? Then go for that one. The rest of the walls. Anyways, these guys should take care of that. Careful. Well, not so careful. Don't you worry. Damn, those guys are persistent. Where are they coming from? Ah, they have more buildings. Are these things destroyed or what? Yeah, they are. No, they are pretty. How about... Ah, we still have 3 mangonels. Could have sworn we lost one. Well, apparently not. Damn. Where are those arrows coming from, please? Damn. Now we lost the mangonel. We need some help over there. Or, well, not. Why is it that I don't have hotkeys here? Let's bring the monk. Now's the time. How about we go for the trebuchets? Please go for these, and for these. I am pretty sure they are coming from there. Come on, guys, help. They're in range. Awesome. They had a second town center. I'm sick of those guys up there. The trebuchets should take care of that. They have another village to I cannot believe this. Damn. Ah, cavalry. Just what I needed. Get over here, please. Get over here, because... There we go. Let's just... Failings. Come back. I need you to defend. Let the trebuchets do their job. I don't get it. Where are they coming from? Ah, they keep. We'll destroy those then. Yeah, the thing is, this is the perfect position then. Stay back, stay back. How could they be in range? We'll need more troops to take care of that. Bring that one back. What's that guy doing there? Stay back. You know what we're gonna do? That's exactly. We're gonna do this. Repair that thing. Oh wait. We're not ready. Let the trebuchets do their job. That's one down. Engage them over here. Come back. Damn. Remain over there. Where are my archers? There they are. Don't worry, we're gonna do this in one... Well, granted, I don't know if this counts as a single push, but well, it's good enough to be considered a single push in my book. How could it be that we are in range here, but they are not? Those guys. Awesome. Let's move this. Stay here, please. That should do it. Stand ground. We'll stop here for a while. There's nothing they can do. Yeah, it's not a single push, but it's good enough. Yeah. Remind me that next time I bring more trebuchets. Remind me that. How about that building? I don't think they can make it, even if they are a counter. Stay back. You'll be useful later. Let's bring that over here. More. We bring that over there. Come on, join the party. Yeah, there's something producing units in there. Wait, I believe there are more buildings to the sides. Let's see. Guys, check it out, please. A lumber camp. Ah. Okay. Anyway, they are going to their doom. Let them go over there. That's a terrible idea. Okay, what? Damn, the trebuchets. I know, but they are in range of the archer.
Discovered the farmlands that supplied the
Okay.
rebels at Rochester.
Ah.
If the rebels lost access to the food supplies, some of them would be forced to flee. They had the opportunity to weaken the rebellion by eliminating...
See, that's why you always check out the map. Anyways, I believe we can destroy that thing from here with these trebuchets. I'd say, Bing. They're going to attack again or what? No, let's. And from here, we'll destroy that. Then that, and finally the castle, without any kind of issue. No, you are meant to destroy these exactly. Then come over here. What's going on over there? Help them, please. What's going on over there? They destroyed one of my trebuchets. One of my trebuchets. Why didn't I use the villager? Damn. Well, now I can't use her. How about you guys destroy the objectives instead? Who could possibly be attacking those guys? Well, you know what we're gonna do? Right, I can't leave those trebuchets undefended. That one, the mill, please. And then come back. I don't know what's that cross. Ah, it's a sacred site. And you'll come over here and join us here. Push. Anyways, they are going to destroy me.
Hoping to preserve what little food remained. Fearing further descent against his rule, King John ordered
Alright, knights take care of that while the archers. Stop the traders, what?
With the farms alight, King John's chokehold on the rebels was tightening.
1400.
Cut off from all hope of resupply, more of the rebels were forced to abandon the fight.
Damn, that base was bigger than I thought. Okay. Let's get rid of those guys once and for all. I'm sick that damn they destroyed the castle. Alright. We're good, we're good, we're good.
The great keep at Rochester fell at the hands of the king's army.
Could have been much more organized, but no.
To London. While the fight
It was like this.
raged on, a desperate King John clung to the throne.
That's it for this mission. That's it for this mission. That's it for this mission. Thank you. I don't want you to know. There you can see that it's hard difficulty. And thank you, but I don't want you to know the color of my pants, as I always say. Let's see. No, not leave the campaign mode. I want to see the next mission. Alright, we could stop here now. Well, I'll begin the next mission. Just so we have the... We'll see. It should be the finale, right? More or less. Should be the finale.
Rochester Castle, it spelled doom for the rebels inside. Within days, they had surrendered. But the rebel barons weren't done yet. Their ally, Prince Louis of France, had sent an invasion force to help the barons overthrow King John. Then, in late 1216, the king fell ill with dysentery and died.
No.
His son, just 9 years old, was crowned King Henry III.
The third.
It was now up to the young king's regent, the 70-year-old legendary knight William Marshall, to protect the crown.
917.
He faced a near impossible challenge. England was crumbling. Rebels were taking town after town. But William Marshall bided his time and prepared to defeat the rebels. Then in May 1217, he got the chance that he'd been waiting for. William discovered that the rebels planned to simultaneously besiege both Dover Castle and Lincoln Castle.
So beautiful. So beautiful.
With
Europe,
rebel forces split and
England.
weakened, William Marshall led his royalist army to Lincoln. The castle on one side of the city was still controlled by royalists, under its formidable constable, Lady Nicola de la Haye. But the streets of the city were under rebel control. On May 20th, 1217, the Royalist Relief Force, led by William Marshall, arrived to retake the rebel-controlled city. The future of England rode on the success of this mission.
Notice that the walls are real and the footage is real. Those buildings are still there. The preservation. Alright, this is the final mission. Second Battle of Lincoln. I love that we went back and then we went forth. We went back and forth. First we went back to 1216 or something like that, and we are now back at 1217. I don't think we'll finish this one today, but I'll just more or less try and explore the game map. Well, 1 hour plus the 1 hour and the hour and a half that I was previously. Well, I managed to somehow save the stream. Sorry that I had to go. It was absolutely urgent. An absolutely urgent translation. Those deadlines. It's lagging, nice.
Troops loyal to the king held the castle at Lincoln, while outside, rebels controlled the city.
I know, no.
The defenders
It's
had
okay.
to hold the castle until reinforcements arrived, under the command of the king's knight, William Marshall.
Consider that I have Streamlabs open. Otherwise, I would be able to defend Lincoln. Where's the OP building? Where is it? Council Hall? Where? What do I have to protect? Ah, this. Ah, just this square. 5 minutes. Network of citadels, then veteran longbowman. Do we have something? Can I construct something? No, we don't have a council hall. Anything else I may be able to create? More veteran longbowmen. I don't know. Gather requirements town center. So I cannot create it. Not accessible. No. What's that? Revive leader. I love how at the beginning of the game we had King Henry I, but then we have a network of citadels. That should be more than enough. Here. No, the siege engine. We need the knights. Repair that. Is it me or those towers are bigger? Yeah, they are different than the ones I have. That I usually create, sorry. Than the ones I usually create. So we just have to defend this this square. This reduced square. You may be wondering, how did you know? How did you know that you were being attacked there? Because of the environmental sound. More important than what people usually believe. All on the siege ram. All on the battering ram. We'll need help for that one. Tribute chat, please. I wonder if I'm going to then get all of these houses under my control and I'm actually destroying them. Quite probable. Quite probable. Quite probable. Quite probable, if you ask me. I can smell it. All of those buildings that I'm actually destroying are going to be under my command soon enough, and I shouldn't have destroyed them. I can smell it. Right, and this is the final mission for the Norman campaign. Siege engines, there we go. There we go. Why is it that I can't produce any more of those? Alright, I have no more resources and all. Alright, so far I believe we can easily say that the archers are quite OP. I haven't played the rest of the races, but so far I've finished the whole campaign on hard mode by spamming archers. So that's a bit of a lack of balance. Usually in RTS games, ranged units are OP, but in this case, especially with the council hall, which we don't have right now because we are already age 3. 7 seconds of production for the veteran longbowman or the elite longbowman. That's way too short. It's way too fast. Damn. We just have to hold this square, right? Nothing else. Yeah. We're good. What? No, they are just crossbowmen. We're good. We need to focus on those siege engines. That's it. Mangonel up there. That one is the only one which could somehow counter the archers, but no. What's that? There we go. Anything else that it's damaged? Except for the Wallingford mission. No, come back. That's not the objective. Come back, please. That's why I had the gates locked. Sorry. They can heal themselves. They can fend off cavalry charges, which supposedly are their only weakness. They can increase their rate of fire. I don't know what else they wanted to give these archers. Alright. This is it. Second phase.
At last, the King's Knight William Marshal arrived with his forces.
This is grey.
While a hard battle remained, there was now hope for the young King's army.
Is there hope?
To liberate the city surrounding the castle, William Marshal commanded the King's men to destroy the military buildings belonging to the rebels.
This is neutral or what? What do I do with this? They are grey. They are not allies. You have gained control of a Stowe. Alright, there we go.
Forces were welcomed in Stowe, a nearby town loyal to the king.
I at least have... I was lacking the resources to repair the walls. That's the thing. Alright. Quickly. I need to think fast. This is the worst part. The part in which I need to think as fast as possible. Here. We'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that. Imperial Age. Oh, what do I need for Imperial Age? Come on. Gold. We're lacking a lot of gold. Do we have a market to speed things up? No, we are going to do this. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. We'll build this one. Damn. We're almost there. Damn. Careful with those mangonels. Idiots going over there. What are you doing? That's why I lock gates. No, we're going to construct a defensive landmark in here. Don't you worry. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Quickly. Quickly. We have 5 of those guys. We can do it. We can do it. Can do it. You'll stay over here. More or less that zone. Charge, alright. I believe that will be a perfect spot for our defenses. With that we will be able to beat this in no time. Don't you worry. Now, here. 600. I don't have enough. Damn, not enough. I know I should be creating more troops. Ah well, now we have unlocked population cap, let's say. Have the maximum population cap. That one. Please, that one. We need more archers. Quickly. We'll distribute unit production. Right, as we did before. But with this one, they have no chance of taking this unless they bring a massive army. But I don't think so. I don't think they have the troops required to beat this. To beat this defense. Damn, look at the range. That one. Come on, how much? Why do we need more time? Come on, we need that thing. Awesome. There we go. Arrow volley. Alright, I believe we should save. I'm pleased with my decisions up until this point. One, save. That's it. Arsenal. Do we have an arsenal? Arsenal, arsenal, arsenal. Blacksmith. That one. I forgot about that one. But well, we're gonna have arrow volley. Damn. Damn, anyways, this shouldn't consume gold. Damn, insufficient wood. Insufficient wood, insufficient wood, insufficient wood. Repair that wall, please. It looks as if it was about to crumble. No, come back. Well, destroy that and then come back. Wasn't that gate locked? The French are attacked. Damn. I knew it. I knew it. But are we going to be attacked from... No, we can't leave that flank. What are these stupid guys doing over here? What are they doing? What are they doing? Why aren't you... Damn. They've killed the villagers. I know what you are. Through the southern front. Well, the knights are going to be useless here anyways. Let's see. Grab something. Anything. Anyways, the other one has a different name. The other slot has a different name. What am I lacking? What am I lacking? What am I lacking? Right, I know what I'm lacking. The other one and this one. But we'll begin with that. Not enough resources. Why is it that those idiots... Let me take... Maybe these guys can take care of the village on their own. Of the French village on their own. Anyways, they would have been useless there. I would be wasting their value. Are we being attacked or what? Still repairing. Where are those villagers? There. Please. Come on, we need that upgrade. Food! I can't be lacking food. Come on. Alright, I don't have the upgrade. Where's that? The French village. Southern fort. Ah, but it's a fort. No, wait. Let's retreat. You know why? Because if we had a monk... Where am I? Where are my villagers? Are they dead? Or what? I cannot see them. Cannot see them. I can't stop you. The production. No one is idle. Yeah, a terrible mistake. Making all of the mission. Let's go for that. Or improved arrow volley. Mangono. Go for the Mangono. There we go. Mangono again there. That's literally the only thing that could somehow kill these archers. What? Damn the French. This one's pretty tough, this mission. Oh, but they are not attacking over here. Maybe I pushed the upgrades way too much, and I needed more of these guys. Finish that. They're burning my buildings. Damn. Mangonel, increase attack rate. No, there's a second Mangonel. Careful. God damn it, these idiots getting over here. Damn. Town center. I need a town center here. Damn, this wall. We're in trouble. As soon as they move. There we go, there we go. Don't stop creating those archers, please, I need to remember. Don't let that thing shoot. Damn. Well, anyways, it's not enough. I see a Mangonel there. Damn. I don't know if that wall is going to hold, but well. Stone, no. Let me upgrade to elite. Damn, I don't have enough resources. I'm using everything I have. Monks, take care of those knights. How much until elite? 600 gold. Let me sell some food. We may be able to get elite. Damn, now I'm lacking food. But well, almost there. we'll do this. You'll repair this. You will repair this, and then you will create a, a gate exactly there. What are you doing there? Is everything repaired now? Why are we wasting time? We'll need a bit of stone now. Oh no, wait. There we go. We got it. We just need to hold until this works. I don't know why some of them retreat. I have no idea why, honestly. I saw it this time. I saw them trying to kill my villagers. What are you doing? Why? And that's why I created a door. I was so certain they were going to attack there with some stone. I don't believe we are gathering stone, whatever. Because you know what we are gonna do? We're gonna do this. My bad. Come on, just a bit more. Come on. There we go. We have 3. Let's babysit these guys, because otherwise... Repair that wall, please. Right, I don't think those guys are an issue. Come on. Better and low moment, come on. Damn, I researched the crossbow, man. I'm stupid. Damn. I researched the crossbowman instead. Damn. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Well, we're gonna win even with that against us. Don't you worry. Though this mission is tough. We need to remain focused. Damn, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I thought they were the elite longbowmen. There we go. Come on, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. No, first that one. Come on, we almost have elite. Damn. How could I make such stupid mistake? Well, I gave the artificial intelligence an advantage, because if we had elite longbowmen, this would have been over by now. Or at least it would be much more defended. it would be much better. That one. The mango now. Go. I don't know why this... There's always a group of idiots. What? I saw something? No. There we go. University should increase the hit points for the buildings. Not enough resources. I need 200 wood. There we go. We need some more of them gathering wood. 3 more. Alright, we've got elite longbowmen and we're also research. That what? You gotta be kidding me. They're attacking the town. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Damn, that was a clever move. They can't get to the castle. God damn it, I didn't expect this. That was a nice move. Didn't expect this. What are you doing? That was a pretty clever move. I wasn't expecting that. No. I wasn't expecting that. Not enough resources. Increase the health of cavalry. Damn, that would have been useful. That would have been useful earlier. Stable. We need to create more defensive structures here. Could it be that arrows miss the target when it's not stationary? Because I'm doing one-hit kills for the siege rams, but not for mobile artillery, let's say. I also need more stone. How are we doing here? Alright, we're good. Alright, exactly 30 minutes. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I sadly have to go. It's extremely late here, but well, fortunately I could finish the previous mission and get to this one. Okay, we had a decent stream, as I've said. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Sailin, for being the 10th follower of the channel. And we will continue. This is the final mission, so we will finish the Norman campaign. We'll do the Norman campaign finale on Thursday. We'll do the Norman campaign finale on Thursday, which is this mission, finishing this mission. Alright, sorry for that small break that we had, an hour. I had to rush, but well, I managed to more or less get to this point, to come back and finish the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure sharing this night of gaming with you, and see you all on Thursday. And we will finish the Norman campaign, right? Have a great night of gaming, and see you all on Thursday. There's a bit of a delay, so I'll simply change this, and once the scene changes, the intro sequence, I'll finish the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. See you all on Thursday.